Hey, this is the mouth of Jimmy Hart. Hey, you gotta watch Old Away Wrestling. It's unbelievable. I caught it the other day. Awesome. Check it out. Old Away Wrestling. Don't forget, Old Away Wrestling.
I am perfection. I am perfection. I am perfection. I am perfection. Yeah. You take the best shot. Give me all you got. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it on.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Old Away Wrestling here with another video. And here I'm just going to show you a few pickups I was able to obtain in, a couple of days ago when I went, DVD hunting at Walmart. I didn't get much. I only got about 3 DVDs, but I got them at a pretty decent bargains. So yeah, let's get started. First thing I was able to pick up was Brock Lesnar, Here Comes the Pain. Yeah. Right there, the DVD. There. There's the back. I got this for $5 in the discount bin. The only new one I saw there, all they had there was like the last ones I showed for $5 that they still had them there, so I didn't really feel like getting them again. But yeah, I was surprised to find this there. It's pretty cool. It's a really good DVD. Basically, it's just an hour long, about a 45-minute documentary on Brock Lesnar, and they kept on talking about how he was going to literally be the next big thing in wrestling at the time, and just really good. They talk about how he was raised in a farm and how he had to use, how he had to improvise, how he had to work out, because none of the equipment was big enough for him, so he had to improvise, stuff like that. Talked about his amateur background. Of course, talked about all of his matches. Talked about when he first appeared, attacking the Hardys and everything, and so it's pretty good. Obviously, all of his best matches are on here, like the one he had against Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19, the Hell in a Cell match he had against Undertaker at No Mercy, the match with him against Hulk Hogan on SmackDown the week before SummerSlam when he beat The Rock for the WWE Championship. So it was pretty good. Pretty good DVD. My favorite matches on here are the one he had against The Rock at SummerSlam and the one he had against Kurt Angle and WrestleMania 19. And both of those matches were for the WWE Championship. So, if you were a Brock Lesnar fan back then or whatever, I recommend that you pick this up. Go to your nearest Walmart. Go look in the discount bin. You might find it there. So yeah, Brock Lesnar, Here Comes the Pain. And the next DVD I picked up was Jeff Hardy, My Life, My Rules. Yeah. Right there. This is actually a pretty good DVD set. Very good. As you saw, it's a 3-disc set, so it's pretty good. Really enjoyable. I really like it. Obviously, most of the a lot of the first matches on here are him in ladder matches, hardcore matches, TLC matches, and obviously those are the great ones. But I think a match that he was in that's been a little bit forgotten was the match he had against Rob Van Dam back in 2001 in Unforgiven in a ladder match for the WWF Hardcore Championship. It was just a great 20-minute match. Great, awesome, a lot of high spots. It was really enjoyable. That's pretty much that's basically my favorite match on here. All the others are close seconds, but just in my opinion, that's to me the better match on here. So, and I really like the way they made the documentary DVD. This DVD came out after he left the WWE back in August of 2009. So it shows, like, after every bits of the documentary, it shows like the time of during the match that he had against CM Punk for the World Championship in August. I think it was in late August of 2009. That, you know, the loser leaves WWE, which we all know how that turned out. Shows like bits, like for example, let's say 10 o'clock. It'll show what was happening during the match at that time. It'll keep on going forward, like, you know, 10:13, 10:15. Each time frame will be shown after another part in the documentary. You know, like that. The ending of the match came after I believe it was when they talked about his house burning down. I think that was the last part that they showed before the ending of the match. And of course that match is on here in its entirety. CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight Championship, SmackDown in August. I forget the date. I think it's the 29th, I think. Not sure. So yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of extras, like it shows like how he does his artwork, how him preparing for his first WWE Championship match and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. I actually recommend it if you're a Jeff Hardy fan. So yeah, Jeff Hardy, My Life, My Rules. By the way, I got this for $10 at Walmart. And the last DVD I picked up is The Greatest Stars of the 90s. It's a 3-disc set. It's right back there, Shawn Michaels. Yeah. They're right there. This is actually a pretty good DVD set. Greatest Stars of the 90s, talks about wrestlers from different organizations, be it from the WWE, WCW, be it from the WWE or WCW. They talk about people like Bret Hart, Sting, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, people like Kevin Nash, Owen Hart, Hulk Hogan, Triple H. You know, they even talk about Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman. So it's pretty good. Pretty nice. I'd say my favorite match on here is the one between Bret Hart and Owen Hart in WrestleMania, I forget the number. WrestleMania 10 from 1994. That's just an awesome match. They brought out the best in each other in that match. So it was just awesome. Great matchup. Great matchup between two of the greatest in-ring technicians in the history of wrestling. So yeah. The first disc is pretty much a documentary where they talk about all the greatest superstars of the 90s individually. So the first disc is like about, I think, a little over an hour, maybe 2 hours. I didn't really check. I actually lost track by how long it was. It was so good. So yeah, it's pretty good. I highly recommend this. The Greatest Stars of the 90s. Really good, especially if you're like a fan of old school wrestling from the 90s. Let's admit it. At this point, wrestling from the 90s is considered old school. But whatever. I'm an old school kind of wrestling fan. Go figure. So yeah, Greatest Stars of the 90s. Pick it up. And again, this cost me $10 as well. You know, if you're the type of person who likes to shop at FYE for your wrestling DVDs, you know, I'm not one to judge. You know, you do what you want, to each his own. But they just, in my opinion, overprice their DVDs. That Brock Lesnar Here Comes the Pain DVD, they sell it over there for $20. $20, brand new. Used, $10. I would rather buy it used. But used WWE DVDs are hard to come by over there. Used music CDs, yeah, they're pretty easy to come by. But wrestling DVDs, they're hard to come by used. Because that's basically the only DVDs they buy over at FYE is used. Because the DVDs are so overpriced. You know, it's incredible that Jeff Hardy, My Life, My Rules DVD, $10 in Walmart, $28 in FYE. $28 in FYE. Pretty much $30, including tax. I saved $20. I saved like $50 buying these 3 DVDs at Walmart. So yeah. Also, I want to extend a great big thank you to all my subscribers, because I have reached the big 5-0. That's right, the big 5-0. 50 subscribers. I know what you're probably thinking. This guy's been on YouTube for almost a year and he's only managed to amass 50 subscribers. Well, you gotta know something about me. When I first created my YouTube account, I didn't create it so I could have a shitload of subscribers within 3 months, like other people do. I did it because I wanted to share with everyone that was part of the YWC, my autograph collection, my DVD pickups, my occasional DVD review, and my occasional, thoughts on a current situation in wrestling. You know? Hell, I would have still been happy if after a year I only had 20 subscribers. I still would have been happy. I don't care. I get what I get. I believe that a person should earn their subscribers. Okay? If you're the type of person that likes to sub people, expecting to get sub back, hey, like I said, to each his own. That's your method of getting subscribers. That's cool. That's not a bad way to get subscribers. It's not. Because believe it or not, a lot of the big time YouTubers do it in that manner. So yeah, nothing against them at all. It's their method. I have my method. If you like my videos and you want to sub me, great, awesome. If you like my videos but you don't want to sub me or friend me, hey, that's fine too. Thank you for giving my video a view. If you want to dislike my video, hey, everyone has their own opinion. If you don't like my video, I'm sure there's a good reason. Excuse me. I'm sure there's a good reason as to why you don't like my video. No big deal. Well, again, thank you. Thank you for helping me reach the big 5-0. It took a year, but I'm finally here at 50 subscribers. Yeah. So let's do a recap. Jeff Hardy, My Life, My Rules. Greatest Stars of the 90s. And Brock Lesnar, Here Comes the Pain. Again, thank you for the 50 subscribers. Again, I can't thank you enough. And I guess I'll have to wait another year to reach 100. If that's the case, then so be it. Be on the lookout for my next video thanking my subscribers for helping reach 100 a year from now. So be it. This is All Gone Away Wrestling, signing out. Take care, guys.